Welcome to SMF Street. This is a weekly chart of the S&P 500, and also this, more importantly, is $1,110 put for September. So look at the amount of blocks that are going up and the amount of contracts traded. These are some serious purchases. That means that everyone making these big purchases believe the S&P 500 goes rocking down. And you can see 7,500 contract block here. Then when we go down below here, 5,750 contracts at $28. 1,000, and lots of 250, 300 contracts being traded on the S&P 500. That's huge volume. 500 contracts. Look at these big blocks. Okay, and we've already done the last trade on this. So that's what the $1,110 put's looking like. So let's update our SMF trading staff as to the weekly for the position. We are masters at trading calls and puts. Let us not forget that we also have this side of the market, which has got some buying coming in. And that's the same trade that we have. It's called the 1150 volatility hook. Basically, if the markets pop on any news announcements or anything like that, we own these at $3, and we bought them yesterday at $3.65. Yesterday's high, they were up here. We bought them on yesterday's pullback, and we have those, so they're doing quite well. And we already have this volatility hedge in play, and that's the 1150 call for September. So basically, once again, trading S&P 500 index options, $1,100 put, is the other side of this trade that we're looking at getting wholesale. And basically, what I can do and will do is I'll pull up another weekly chart. What we're going to point out here is that this is a weekly chart of the S&P index moving back up through the 10-week. It's got resistance up to 50 and the 20. So we want our SMF pro trader to understand at SMF Street that these contracts had just made a high right here, and let me show you where they were. It's the same ones we already traded and bought, and basically they had made a big move up here at the high of 47.50. That's the high. We've got limit orders out right now to purchase those contracts at $21.50. We've had the live order out there. There's the index. There's the put options at $21.50 to buy 4 of those. Okay, and that's our order out here on the S&P, $1,100 put. So basically, what we're doing is we're purchasing wholesale. And the high today was $34.50, and I already showed our bid, $21.50. That was put out there right before the stock market even opened. Then we would be extremely wholesale relative to that $47.50 high down here. Okay? And basically, our SMF Street traders are learning how to be diversified with, you could trade S&P with ETFs as well, along with the indexes. You could trade about 4 to 6 ways around one trade. Right now, there is big time conviction and big time volume. Institutional traders are buying that, even in the dog days of August. Just in case that S&P tanks, they're in position, and so are we. However, SMF Street will have the lowest and the most greatest wholesale price, which will put us perfect balance weighted position on it. There's the $1,150 call. We already own it. Okay, so that's a nice thing, and we're just scaling in on these trades. There's 4 contracts here that was bought, and we bought them yesterday at $365. Basically, SMF Street can use the bull and bear ETFs related to the S&P 500 as well. Once again, they're going to be very nice trades, and so that's the put option, and naturally the $1,150 call chart, which is deflated down here, because it could pop all the way back up here. It doesn't matter. We're in play for it. And the thing about it is, we're down here in a deflated zone as well. So that's why we're being very aggressive on getting this down here around $21.50, where everyone else is up at the highs, and the high other people own the 1110 put way up there at $40-$45. We'd already bought and sold that one. So we're going back for our second round of wholesale entries on both sides of the SMF risk management ratios that we use and train people at stockmarketfunding.com. And once again, SMF Street Traders, make sure that you put this in your favorites so that as we move out of the month and in the month of September, you'll have it, and you know the trades are going to work fine.